You're watching the Bayou Outdoor Show, presented by Bayou Outdoor Supercenter, Louisiana's largest RV and boat dealer. Tubbs Hardware and Rental, in Bossier City and Benton, Louisiana. Shreveport Tractor, where the coffee pot's always on. Pete Mankins Nissan. And by Trace Atkins Hightower Country Smoked Sausage. Well, folks, welcome to the show. I'm Milton Daly, and hey, if you like elk hunting, we're going to be in Colorado hunting elk today with my son. Then we'll be down in Louisiana with Mr. Robert Meyer, and we'll be bass fishing on a private lake. Then we're going to be with Jackie Bibby. Everybody's seen him on the Rattlesnake Republic, handling rattlesnakes. But first, let's go see what Keith has in Colorado.
They're going to come where he's going to come back up where all those other elk are. There was another bull on that far hill that was walking this way too. You see him?
Yeah. How far is that?
Now does he have 4 points? The cow's walking up to his butt, right?
I see him, yeah.
All right.
Oh, he's fixing to get good. 4:15, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's fixing to step into an open.
He's open right now, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm fixing to shoot.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Get him.
Cow's in the way.
Go ahead, go ahead. You hit him. He's still in the same spot. Dude, hurry up. He walked left a little bit. He's broadside. Don't shoot unless you know it's him. He don't shoot.
I don't know that's him.
He's in a bush. He went left. See, there's 4 elk in a group to the left.
Yeah.
He's the broadside one facing left. He went up the hill a little bit.
Is that him just standing there?
He's standing there with his head to the left in a bush. See, there's 3 cows above him looking at us.
Yeah.
That's him. That's him standing there to the left. He's just in that bush.
Let me shoot him again.
Hold on. There's too much brush there, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a bunch of brush.
Nice. Good shot.
On camera, baby.
That's a nice bull.
Thank you.
I mean, more important, that's a great shot.
Hey, man, that's my first one, man.
First one. Well, we got him down. All right.
Well, we're up here in Colorado at the elk ranch with Josh from Georgia, and this is your first elk hunt, right?
First one, very first one.
First morning of your first elk hunt.
First morning, laid this baby down.
You know, we got out of the vehicle this morning, and within 10 seconds we heard a bull bugle, and then we heard another bull bugle, and that was his first time to ever hear any elk bugle. So we had to kind of get him all shook up. So then we kind of had to sneak down and be real quiet, and in the dark, 5 or 6 elk come right up on us and busted out. So we stayed quiet again, snuck up, and there was a herd of 20 or 30 elk on this hill, a couple of bulls. It's pretty cool, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, there was plenty of elk here, plenty.
I tell you, he made one heck of a shot, 420 yards, and the elk didn't go 10 feet from where he shot him. Nice solid bull.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, Keith.
Good job.
Don Tubbs keeps his store so clean you could eat off the floors. His lawnmowers, weed eaters, chainsaws, and leaf blowers are the best money can buy, and his people know how to fix them. If it's unique Cajun foods you want, Tubbs City location has them. Anything, Louisiana, Mardi Gras, souvenirs, he's got them. Oh, and when it comes to the backyard.
Buy our lawnmowers and you'll spend less time mowing. Buy our grills, you'll have more fun grilling.
Tubbs, a fun place to shop.
Hey Milton, I'm gonna tell you what we have next. One of my favorites, this is gonna be a 2012 Dodge with the Hemi. Hey guys, it does have the variable valve timing. What that does is whenever you hit the highway, it shuts down, from 8 cylinders to 6 cylinders, and it's gonna get you better gas. Also, it's huge, guys. You can have all your buddies ride with you.
Four-door, you call these crew cabs or 4 doors? What are these coming?
This is gonna be a crew cab right here, Milton. Milton, let me also show you something. Hey, I love this right here, especially out hunting. You know what we do. You got ice chests on both sides, or you can use this storage however you like. Has your 20-inch wheels, so it has good looks, plus you can hit the woods.
Hey, you can look good while you're in the woods.
You can look good while you're in the woods, that's right. Also, it does have the dual exhaust, that's another good look. We'll go back to it. It has the It has a towing package. It has your 4 and 7 pin, so you don't have to hook up. Hey, this is pretty neat right here, Milton. It's an 8-pound tailgate. Look how light that is, guys. I mean, a lot of these tailgates are real heavy, but you know, so easy, especially when you've been tired that day, throw that deer in the back. Hey, easy load them up.
Now, Milton, we've been in business for 40+ years because of our service. We've got 10+ techs. These guys are certified to work on everything under the sun. And we handle everything. We are a Nissan dealer. We service Infiniti, we service Mercedes, BMW, I mean, even Jaguars. Obviously, we have a used lot, so guess what? We've got Fords, Chevys, Volvos, Volkswagens. If you have a problem, just bring it in. That's the reason we've been in business for so long. It is because of our service right here at Pete Mankins in Texarkana.
Milton, hey, you know, we are a new car dealer, Nissan, so we do get some good trade-ins, guys. That's no joke. I just got this one in. It's a 2011. That's 2011 Titan. Beautiful truck, guys. It has your navigation. It has your sunroof. Leather seats.
And it's a 4-door.
And it is a 4-door. Plenty of room.
It'll haul all those hunters.
You can haul, yes sir, you can haul all your hunters. It even also has a DVD player in the back. There again for pleasure, you got your kiddos with you. Has your side compartments here. This is a Pro 4X off-road. Right there again for you hunters. This one already does have your towing package. Already wired up, ready to go. Does have a locking tailgate. If you got something in there, you can lock it down. Nobody mess with it. It has your backup sensors. Guys, whenever you had a long day in the woods, you go to back up, your sensor will let you know where you are from that tree. Milton, let me tell you something. The reason why people keep coming back to me, I don't have the overhead like the bigger guys. You know, Little Rock, Shreveport, big facilities. I don't have a big facility, but I do have a big variety of vehicles for you to choose from. But I keep my inventory, I have plenty of inventory, but my prices are low because my maintenance are high like the big guys, you know. Come out to truck country, y'all come see me, please.
You know, I needed a good used 3/4 ton diesel truck, which are kind of hard to find. And I thought the thing to do was, hey, you had to go to Shreveport or you had to go to Little Rock to find it and get the best deals, these big towns. Hey, not true. I ended up right back here in Texarkana at Pete Mankins Nissan. These folks found me the truck that I needed to pull the camper with at the price that I had to pay. Come see Chew and Brant right here in Texarkana. They'll fix you up.
Right here at the foot of the hill below our business where we build our fryers and grills and smokers. It's open to all the family and friends. We let them fish here. It's really a blessing. Why go to a lake when you got an impoundment of this nature here to come fish? And the reason I love it, I can come down and fish. If they're biting, I can catch some fish. If they're not biting, 3 minutes and I'm back at the shop. So that's really wonderful to be able to be that way. It's a good little fish.
That was a good one that hit there.
There's nothing, ain't there?
Going back to this bait right here, I actually picked it up from Big Dave up at Bayou Outdoor Sports, Bayou Outdoors a couple of days ago, right after me and Mr. Robert came out here and looked around.
Another nice fish.
It's a good one.
One thing about old Larry and him up there at the outdoors, they've got a supply of fishing.
They really do a nice job putting it all together there.
He's quite a friend to the fishermen.
One thing Larry does and Dave does that's a little bit different is, you know, we have a Bass Pro, which is a great place also to get tackle and whatnot. But Dave does a good job by going out and really finding special lures and things that those bigger outfits aren't carrying. Kind of getting new prototype baits in there.
We specialize in stuff that big box shops can't get or don't do a good enough job with, such as the Sweet Beaver. Sweet Beaver is the nation's largest selling soft plastic, and we are the only place in the area that carries it. Gene LaRue to net bait to Zoom, the net bait pack-a-craws. We have swim baits on this side of the counter. And we're expanding daily. Every day I look for something new to pick up. We have the Yamamoto Senkos, Daiwa Samurai, Cigar fishing lines, and Sunline. Sushi by Yamamoto. We have a large selection of jigs. One of the most important things to a bass fisherman or any fisherman that has a two-stroke motor is the outboard motor oil. And what we do is we bottle our own. We buy the bottles, we buy the drums from the manufacturer, we get it cheaper, and that way we can bottle it and sell it for about $10 less than what it would come in the manufacturer's bottle. And we carry the Premium Plus by Mercury, the Optimax by Mercury, which is DFI oil, and the Yamalu. We got anything from bilge to aerator pumps to toggle switches, battery chargers, bow and stern lights, rope, mirrors. This is our new addition to Bayou Outdoor Super Center. We have a 3,500 gallon fish tank, and man, they have gone out and put some nice fish in this tank.
I'm Larry Brazil, owner of Bayou Outdoor Super Center. No matter what your needs are, we can take care of it at Bayou Outdoor Super Center. If you have boats you need to trade in or boats you need repair, please come see us. We've built our reputation on service. We will take care of you and make you part of the Bayou Outdoor family.
When it's darkness and it isn't hurting their eyeballs, they're looking up, and you get a lot of good bite on the topwater bait. When the sun starts to come up, they have to go down a little bit and start looking down there. They got eyes that are on top of their head and need sunshades just like we do when the sun gets bright, and you have to think of it that way. So as that sun gets up in the day, you got to go to fishing shade and places that they can go and protect their eyes. Another thing that helps the fish when you got a bright sun, if you look back down here toward the west, you see this little chop starting to develop on the water. That chop breaks that mirror top. When it's got that mirror top, that sun can penetrate much deeper than it can when you get a nice little chop on top of the water. So when a fisherman sees a little chop starting to develop, he likes it a lot.
Bring those fish up, make them suspend, get a little shallower.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Like I say, he's bowing that rod a little bit.
There you go, Mr. Robert. Healthy fish.
Pretty fish.
There he is.
Pretty fish. Not real big, but a chunk.
Yeah, that's a healthy guy there.
Yeah. Oh, he nailed it.
Way out here. That's a real good one, Mr. Robert.
Clear water.
Pretty.
Pretty water. Pretty fish. Pretty colored fish. They're all beautiful color.
Oh yeah, that's a real good one. That's the one you were looking for.
Beautiful fish.
Color.
Healthy. Good fish. You know how babies.
There you go. I think you got me on size.
Come get out of that
That
stuff.
little rascal.
He ain't big.
He's pretty. That's the second one you caught up in there.
The first one was good fish.
Yeah, he was a good one.
Well, it's a good thing to get these fish before them boys get out here. They coming down here and take them a morning and swing them.
Yeah,
These are country boys here, you know.
Look at them.
Now that is what it's all about right there.
That's what you do right there.
That is raising up pure outdoor boys.
Good luck getting a bite on there now, Mr.
I'm telling you, it's all over now. Ain't gonna be no more fish there now.
No, we might as well turn this around.
Yep. Go somewhere else. That's my two nephews, Gavin and Garrett. They live for all the tadpoles and the snakes and the alligators.
How's the water, boys? Is it cold?
Good thing y'all got out for that alligator came we saw right up there around the corner.
Gavin, how many deer did you kill last year, Gavin? Sir? How many deer did you kill last year? Got 2 of them. We're fishing today in this new Ranger here that Bayou Outdoors was nice enough to afford us to let us fish out of a brand new Ranger here today. And it just makes all the difference in the world when you fish out of a good piece of equipment.
I want to thank these guys at Bayou Outdoor Sports and Ranger for letting us fish out of this new 2013 Z521. This thing is big, it's nice, one of the highest quality boats made today. It's truly a showmanship of quality in these Rangers. I want to thank you guys for that.
We were over on the pond catching some fish this morning. We kept a few of them so we can put them in some hot grease and enjoy part of what God gave us in these natural resources in the fish. We're going to show you how to fillet a couple of them. There's nothing wrong with keeping enough to eat, but by all means, if you keep fish, clean them and eat them. Don't take more than what you're going to eat. When you do this, you've got about 90% of the flesh removed from the fish. You don't have all the bones to contend with. We'll come back and remove the rib cages using this Tony Chachery's seasoned fish fry mix. And I like the seasoned better than I do the crispy, but they make a crispy that's a little bit coarser batter mix too. It's good meat, good meal, but I like the seasoned a little bit better. We've put that into our coating buddy, which is a plastic tub here. This is the most quality breader shaker on the market. This breading buddy is also an absolutely wonderful vegetable taker. You can slice up tomatoes, do lettuce to take to the parks, ballparks or whatever. It keeps all of your veggies lifted up out of the liquids that come out of them. All this top snaps on, turn it up, shake it around. Take about 3 or 4 minutes for it to cook, and we'll be eating a fillet of fish. We came up with this as a hobby. We have a flue that sits up off the bottom that if you look at our website on CajunFryer.com, that flue sets up off the bottom. The bottom of the unit never gets hot. All the debris that comes off of your food, you can't hold all that debris on that food. It's going to sink to the bottom. It sheds off of the flues, it goes down into that cool zone, and if you can put that debris down in a cool zone, not allowing it to scorch, you'll be able to continue to cook over and over and over in the same oil, actually paying for the fryer in the oil savings alone. This is a relative sampling of some of the rest of our family of outdoor cooking equipment. This is a smoking Cajun grill. It works on the same flue system as our fish fryer does. We actually have no open flame on the inside. We have no burner to fail. I own a patent on this unit here. It's heavy duty built. It's one of the most awesome grills that you'll ever have and trouble free. Over here, we have an overhead broiler. Opens up here and the flame comes down from the top side. If you've ever eaten in any of the upper end steakhouses that tell you they cook a steak at 1200 to 1800 degrees, this is how they get that steak there and how they put a Pittsburgh char on it. It's got a layer of fire brick up on the top, constantly pushing the flame down on top of your meat. All your drippings go away from the fire, so you never have a flare up in this unit.
Water tray.
Right down into a collection tray. Over here we have our Cajun Express smoker. This is a unique pressure vacuum smoker that David Meek brought over here with us and works in conjunction with us to manufacture these and has licensed us to build them that way. It's got a rubber seal in the door, totally seals up. The back end has a pressure regulator, a water pressure regulator on the back, that the inside pipe is submerged about 1.5 inches down in water. It pushes that column of water down, building up pressure on the inside. When it bubbles out the side, it relieves the pressure. It's massaging the fibers of the meat constantly, getting them tender very rapidly, the same way that an old pressure cooker did. We're able to cook a rack of baby back ribs in about 40 minutes, a brisket in 1.5 hours to 2 hours. I believe they're ready, Clayton.
I think they're ready to eat.
Don't you think they're ready to eat?
I don't think it's going to get no better than that.
You hang them up top, let them drip for a minute. Shake it, let the oil come off of it. We're going to dump them out on our plate.
Whoo, they're hot.
They are hot.
The only thing hotter than that is this August heat.
You bet, you bet.
Kubota's got a new line of exciting zero-turn mowers called the Commanders, from 23 horsepower to 27 horsepower. We have RTVs, which stand for rough terrain vehicles, and we also have skid steers.
This is the new Kubota SVL. They make it in a 75 horse and a 90 horse. What? Anything you can dream of to help you do your job easier, they have an attachment for.
We're a full-line Kubota dealership here. We've got tractors from 18 horsepower all the way up to 135 horsepower. We have lawnmowers, we have zero-turn mowers, we have RTVs. We're a full-line Kubota dealer here at Shreveport Tractor, where the coffee pot's always on.
Spring is around the corner, and now is the time to come by Bayou Outdoor Super Center and pick out that new or used RV. With our great selection of RVs starting at $79.95 all the way up to the #1 motorhome in America, the Tiffin Allegro bus. We have some of the most popular models in stock now, including Cardinal, Flagstaff, Raptor, Columbus, Open Range, Sundance, Starcraft, and many more. Come by today and visit our friendly and professional staff at Bayou Outdoor Super Center and pick out that new RV.
Hi, I'm Trace Atkins. You know, I've always tried my best to be honest, hardworking, reliable, and I like to believe that those traits are evident in my music and everything else I do. And I think you'll find those traits are used to make Trace Atkins High Towers Country Smoked Sausage. These handmade smoked sausages come straight from my old stomping grounds in North Louisiana. Packed full of flavor, this third-generation recipe is made with the finest ingredients, stuffed and smoked to a quality standard that avoids cheap filler and added water. High Towers has been making sausage in Webster Parish since 1972. I've been enjoying this product for years. I've now joined with High Towers to produce Trace Atkins High Towers Country Smoked Sausage with a commitment to quality that's important to me and is full of flavor. So, pick up a pack of Trace Atkins High Towers Country Smoked Sausage, 2 country originals.
You know, Trace Atkins High Tower Country Smoked Sausage is some of the best sausage you'll ever find. We got introduced to it this year, and hey, that's all we use right here on the show whenever we're cooking out. It's like having an old-time barbecue. But now, what do you say, let's go over and watch Jackie Bibby as he plays with rattlesnakes. Okay, this is one of the very few guys can relate of how you feel, like I felt when I got bit by a rattlesnake. Of course, we're talking to Jackie Bibby, and everybody's seen him on several different shows. Now, Jackie, how long you been doing this?
44 years so far. Got started when I was 18 years old.
And what Jackie's doing is he's actually holding a rattlesnake, which you won't see me do anymore. I did this one time in my life and got bit. Jackie, how many times you been bit?
I've been bit 12 times. Rattlesnake venom's hemotoxic and attacks the blood. It's also a muscle deterrent. It aids the snake in its digestion. So it begins to break down tissue almost immediately. So you have rapid swelling at the side of the bite. We're currently filming our 3rd season of a television show called Rattlesnake Republic.
Right.
Rattlesnake Republic is kind of a reality / sitcom about a group of individuals who do this. You know, there's all kinds of subcultures. There's rodeo hands, you know, there's individuals who skydive, there's people who handle snakes. We're a subculture. And we're a pretty small subculture, and most people are curious about us. So that's why they like to put us on television. That way people can, you know, we're all voyeuristic. We like to look. We like to see other people doing things that we maybe not have seen before. And so our show allows people to look into the world of people who handle rattlesnakes, who hunt rattlesnakes, buy and sell them. So we teach people on our television show about that business and that hobby and what we do.
And he can tell you what not to do, I guarantee you. Where's the most places you've been bit? Legs, arms, legs? Where have you been bit most?
On the hand. This particular hand and arm here.
Now that was a bad bite.
Was a very bad bite. You can see the fasciotomy scar. I got bit September 12th of last year, and 3 days later they had to cut my leg off. They had to amputate my leg because it venomated so much that it killed my lower leg. So they cut my leg off, and I was a month in the hospital.
Well, I'm telling you, and I don't understand how come I didn't lose my finger. It swelled up like that. And I'm telling you, folks, you don't do this at home. You don't grab a snake and play with it just because you see Jackie grab one. Jackie, thank you so much.
It has been my pleasure. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you again soon.
We'll be here.
All right. Everybody come on out. We'll let you pet a rattlesnake.
Or look at them.
Some of them may pet them from a distance.
I met Jackie for the first time in March on the 29th, and it's the first time I'd been in one of the shows, and this makes the second time I've been with him.
Now, tell me you hadn't been bit.
No, sir.
Come close?
No, sir. Look. What are they doing? Dude, look. The biggest one. Jackie's kept an eye on me the whole time. I trust Jackie. I know he knows what he's doing. He's been doing it a long time. So.
He can tell you what not to do.
Yes, sir. He sure can.
You know, Jackie Bibby, he's been bit 12 times, and as far as Tammy, well, she's a little daredevil, but let me tell you, this girl can sing. Let's go listen to one of her songs right now.
If you can say you love me, say you hate me, and that you regret each time you held me tight. If you can be mine forever, then forsake me. If you can undo the wrong, undo the right. It was right when you loved me wrong when you held another tight. So before you go away and leave me lonely, if you can undo the wrong, undo the right.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed the show. Now, next week, we're going to be in New Zealand hunting a wild stag on top of mountains.
163?
Yeah, just wait.
Hurry up.
And I'm Milton Daly. We'll see you next week.